The High Court has ruled that NBR's tax notice given to Yunus was valid. At the same time, the court was also directed him to pay the income tax of 15 crore 41 lakhs. The court gave the verdict in 3 cases of income tax evasion of Muhammad Yunus. On May 23rd, the bench of Justice Muhammad Khurshid Alam Sarkar and Justice Shordar MD Rashid Jahangir fixed the date for today after hearing the applications. Yunus lawyer Mustafizur Rahman Khan told the court that his client need not to pay any tax on the money under the relevant provision of the Gift Tax Act 1990. According to the claim, Yunus donated Taka 76.73 crore to 3 trusts, namely Professor Muhammad Yunus Trust, Yunus Family Trust and Yunus Center in the tax years of 2011 to 2012 and 2013 to 2014. On the other hand, the Commissioner of Tax imposed of gift tax of worth 15.4 crores on the donated money. Later on, Dr. Yunus filed a petition to the appellate tribunal challenging the NBR tax claim. However, the tribunal, followed by the High Court verdict, upheld the claim of NBR. Chief Election Commissioner of Bangladesh Election Commission has warned election officials that punitive measures would be taken if anybody fails to perform his or her duties during voting. He made the remark while inaugurating a 2-day workshop for election officials at the auditorium of Khulna Government Women's College on Wednesday morning.
Prescribed rules are there concerning the duties of election officer. If anybody refuses to perform certain duty of reluctant to do that or remain silent, punishment as per provision will follow accordingly. And if you show your responsibility and remain strict, 6-hour time span won't be matter for you.
BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Alamgir has said that it has been established that fair elections are not possible under this government. He also said participatory election is a constitutional right. He said these things at a biannual general meeting of a section of Dhaka Journalists Union at the National Press Club. Mirza Fakhrul Islam called upon the BNP leaders and activists to overcome fear and come out to save their existence. He said that even though BNP has been saying this for a long time, now the whole world is saying that authoritarian regime has taken away the freedom of media in Bangladesh. Even though it is an election year, the government will not only make a budget that satisfies the people, rather this year's budget will be realistic. This will be not an ambitious target like other years. The Minister of Planning have gave such a glimpse to the people. However, economists say that the challenge of meeting the deficit, including inflation control and meeting the IMF's conditions, are greater this time. At the same time, the finance minister has to give the budget to handle the pressure of taking more loans. The burden of non-performing loans is increasing in an economy with the reserve and dollar crisis. The budget of 2023 and 2024 financial year is coming to such a context. The budget proposed by the finance minister for the upcoming financial year 2023 and 2024 on Thursday may be a little more than 7,60,000 crore taka. Economists said revenue collection is a big challenge in implementing this budget. People are crushed by the pressure of inflation. They especially look to the budget for relief in these difficult times. The True Core resident of Tista River claimed that there is no alternative to river management in the sustainable development of the north. Therefore, there is a strong demand to allocate for the implementation of Tista Master Plan in the coming budget. Most of the poor people in the country live in Rajivpur of Kurigram. The poverty rate in this town is 79.8%. Although out of 10 poor districts of the country, 5 are in Rangpur division. This data is from the Bureau of Statistics. Analysts identified floods and rivers erosion as the main reason for Rangpur region's continuous backwardness despite getting the touch of development every year. According to the information of Water Development Board, the government spends about 1,000 crore taka on river protection and management in 8 districts of Rangpur division every year. Economists say river protection could change the economic landscape of the neglected north. Many farmer families of Nagaon are in the trap of interest of Dahan Traders. The poor farmers are caught off the net of interest of loan. Apart from this, the case has been filed against the fake check. Dahan Traders gave a loan against 40% interest. If you fail to pay the installments, the interest will be compounded. Many people have lost their lives by failing into such a cycle of interest. The district administration said that necessary steps will be taken against Dahan Traders and appropriate loan facilities will be provided soon. Although there is no candidate for BNP in the Barishal city election, Kamrul Ahsan Rupon is contesting as a candidate. Analysis is going on whether he will not get the party vote or will they get any other candidate like Ghazipur. Kamrul Ahsan Rupon, son of BNP leader Ahsan Habib Kamal, former mayor of Barishal, is contesting as an independent candidate. The locals said that the final results will be seen in the voting day. Malik said that the vote means development. So, for the betterment of Barishal city, the workers of all parties will vote for Kokon Sharniabad. Jatiya Party candidate SM Shafiqul Islam Madhu has the highest annual income among the mayoral candidates in the Khulna City Corporation election. The outgoing mayor Talukdar Abdul Khalik is the top of the wealth. However, Maulana Muhammad Abdul Awal, the mayoral candidate of Islami Andolon Bangladesh, this is at the bottom of the terms of income and wealth. In the affidavit, the annual income of Talukdar Abdul Khalik and his wife, Deputy Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Begum Habibul Nahar, has shown to be around Taka 60 lakh Jatiya Party candidate Madhu has shown his annual income to Taka 90 lakh in this election affidavit. Power Department in extreme financial crisis. Compared to the last year, the deficit in this sector has increased almost twice. As a result, the government is reluctant to import primary fuel for power generation, including coal. The amount of outstanding government bills is increasing. In this situation, analysts have urged to continue the subsidy in the electricity sector. If the crisis is not resolved quickly, the countrymen will suffer from load shedding next year. And there is a fear that the crisis will increase in the industry. On the contrary, in the current financial year, the amount of deficit in the power sector has increased to Taka 40,000 crores. In the meantime, the government has given a subsidy of 15,000 crores in the financial year 2021 and 2022. The amount of subsidy in the sector was Taka 20,000 crore, which was Taka 9 to 10 crore 2 or 3 years ago. CB believes that this crisis is due to the wrong policies of the government. A petition has been filed in the High Court for the transfer of foreign reserves of Bangladesh from the United States of America to another country. Supreme Court lawyer Mahmudul Hassan filed a writ petition in the relevant branch of the High Court on Tuesday. Finance Minister, Foreign Minister Secretary, Bangladesh Bank Governor and Public Service Commission Chairman have been made defendants in the writ. It is said in the read that due to the sanction imposed in the United States, the economy of many countries including Iran, Russia, Cuba, North Korea, Iran, Sudan, Venezuela has been affected. Bangladesh has unfortunately become the target of United States, and if a country becomes a target of United States, it is an old practice that the United States will seize their foreign reserves. In the view of the situation, it is necessary to remove the country's reserve from the United States. U.S. Ambassador to Dhaka Peter Haas has said that those who will obstruct free and fair elections have no reason to worry about the new visa policy of the United States. He said this at the opening ceremony of a picture exhibition on the occasion of 50 years of Bangladesh-United States relations. In the speech of Chief Guest, the State Minister for Foreign Affairs highlighted various aspects of the relationship between the two countries. He commented that it is sad that Rashid Chaudhuri, the mother of Bangabandhu, is still staying in the United States. Later, Peter Haas said in response to reporters' questions that United States, like all people in the country, wants fair election. But there is nothing to fear about the new visa policy. However, he also avoided answering the question about security.
I think we, the United States, wants what every Bangladeshi wants, is a free and fair election. And the Prime Minister has made her commitment clear. The Foreign Minister and others have made their commitment to having international observers come and watch the elections. And the Bangladeshi people I talk to want the same thing. And so I don't see any any disagreements at all.